I have been a Scooby-Doo fan practically my whole life, and one film stood out more than any other, and that was Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. I'm Tommy Bowyer from Movie Rewind, and without further ado, let's get into it. Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island was directed by Stenstrum and released in 1998. Reruns of Scooby-Doo meant that the franchise became more popular during the 1990s, so Warner Bros. And Hanna-Barbera Productions decided to capitalise on this newfound popularity and release a brand new direct-to-video Scooby-Doo movie. Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island offers something different to long-term Scooby-Doo fans and new viewers. It highlighted that Scooby-Doo, when it wants to, can go dark, and go dark very successfully. Zombie Island has become a fan favourite amongst fans, and many people call it one of the best Scooby-Doo movies ever released. There will be spoilers for the film in this review, so please go and watch Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island before you check out this review. The Mystery Inc. gang in this film are really well developed. I like the fact that this film is set after the gang decide to split up because they just get bored of constantly running after ghosts and monsters only to find that they're just masks. I think that's a really interesting concept, so it makes sense that the gang are very cynical in this film. They're mature now. They don't believe that ghosts exist. Therefore, when they end up on Zombie Island, it's great to see all of their logical reasons as to why the ghosts don't exist all fall flat. It makes the shock that the ghosts are actually real genuinely terrifying because the gang are so cynical about the existence of ghosts. Miss Lemoire and Lena, who are the main villains of this film, they're very, very friendly at first. Therefore, the plot twist that they are actually cat creatures and the villains of this film comes as a massive shock. I like all of the characters in this film. It throws up some suitable suspects and you're sitting there thinking, well, this is obviously just a normal Scooby-Doo mystery. They've thrown us some suspects. We just have to guess which one is behind it. So the plot twist that actually all of the monsters are real comes as a massive shock. So overall, I would give the character development a 10 out of 10 because I like how they portray the Mystery Inc. gang in this film. They're all cynical about the existence of ghosts now. It shows that time has progressed. The cast are all well suited to their roles in this film. Frank Welker is the only actor who portrayed a character before returning in this film. Of course, Frank Welker portrayed the voice of Fred, so he was cast in this film as Fred. Apart from that, the rest of the gang are all portrayed by new actors. I don't think that's a bad thing. It actually gives this film a freshness to it and makes it feel unique. I have no problems with any of the actors involved. They're all cast really well and really give well done performances. So overall, I would give the performances a 10 out of 10 because I can't find fault with any of the performances. They're all really well cast. Mook Animation provide a darker tone of animation, and that's just amazing. I don't know a lot about animation, however, I know what looks good, and this film is a breath of fresh air. I like that they go with the gothic tone in this film. All of the zombie designs, the cat creature designs, they look genuinely scary. For a young kid, I can see why some were scared of this film because the character designs are done really well. And also that goes for the main Mystery Inc. gang. I like that they do clothes changes in this film. For example, they get rid of Fred's ascot and they modernise Daphne's look. That's done really well because it highlights that the gang are more mature and that time has passed. This film feels like it was set many years after the original series, which is a great thing. Overall, I would give the effects a 10 out of 10 because I really like the style of animation in this film. It is darker, it is gothic, and it suits the darker tone of this film. The story is one of the strongest I've seen in any Scooby-Doo film. I like the fact that at first they offer us some suspects. So you think it's a bog standard Scooby-Doo film. They've offered us some suspects. We just have to try and work out who is behind it. However, the tone completely changes once we realise that the zombies are real. One of the best scenes in this film is when Fred and Daphne finally realise that the zombies are real, because you can see Fred especially, he is in denial. He's trying to come up with some logical reasons as to why the zombies are not real, and he just can't find any. It's an amazing scene because it highlights that, just for once, whoever is behind this is not just a man in a mask, and that's an amazing scene. I really enjoyed that scene. The plot twists in this film oh my god, they are amazing. The fact that it's the cat creatures who are actually behind this, and the zombies are just poor souls who've had their lives drained, trying to warn everyone to get away while they still can, is amazing. On rewatch, you can see the hints, which I've never noticed before, but I sat down and really watched this film, and you can see that the zombies never actually hurt the gang. They're just trying to warn them to get away before they end up like them. And that's good. When a film has such a great plot twist that you can rewatch it to try and find out the signals as to why that twist and how that twist was going to happen, that's what makes a good film. So overall, I would give the story and writing a 10 out of 10 because it's an amazing story. It provides a scarier look at the Scooby-Doo universe, and the plot twists make this film even better. So for this film's special recognition, I've decided to highlight the soundtrack because it is not only really strong, I would say it's the best soundtrack used in any Scooby-Doo film. Third Eye Blind's performance of the Scooby-Doo theme is really good, it's very energetic, it's something different, and Sky Cycle's The Ghost Is Here and It's Terror Time Again have become classics. I often listen to It's Terror Time Again because it's just a really good song. It gets you pumped, you're on the edge of your seat through the chase scenes, which is really strong. So I love the soundtrack in this film. I wish that Scooby-Doo would bring Sky Cycle back, or maybe even Third Eye Blind, because I think they would be really good at doing a soundtrack for a Scooby-Doo film again. So I would give the special recognition of the soundtrack a 10 out of 10 because it is really strong and I love the songs in this film. So in conclusion, Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island offers a darker and more gothic tone to a Scooby-Doo film with some genuinely scary moments. The story is what makes this film for me, especially the amazing plot twists, which mean you can rewatch this film again and again to try and see signs of the twists that are to come. The cast are all well suited to their roles and perform them really well, and I love the animation in this film. It is absolutely beautiful. I can see why Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island has become a fan favourite amongst Scooby-Doo fans because it offers something different, and for a franchise that has run for so long as Scooby-Doo, something different is always a good thing. So overall, I would give Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island a well-deserved 50 out of 50, which gives it a grade 1 ranking. I love this film. It's an amazing film, and if you are not a Scooby-Doo fan, if you've never seen any form of Scooby-Doo before, I would highly recommend this because it proves just how good Scooby-Doo can be when it tries hard enough. So thanks for watching, guys. I really do hope that you enjoyed my Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island movie review. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe in order to receive great and maybe even improved quality content in the future. And if you have not guessed it, I will be reviewing 4 Scooby-Doo films in the month of October, as you know, it's a bit of a scarier month. We've got Halloween at the end, so I hope you enjoy the other 3 Scooby-Doo films I'm going to review, and I will see you in another one. See ya!